Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Sonic Mania, and I will be doing the Solo Tails category, any percent. You start off on Green Hill, like, you know, every other Sonic game. And, yeah, I'll be getting all the emeralds in this run that have a cool tech that I will show coming up right now. So what you do is use sideways momentum, and yeah, you can just get the emerald straight away. Can't you really do that in any other Sonic game right there. We also use the bumpers to help us gain some speed there. Alright. So now just gonna progress through the level, like so. Emerald 2 is pretty much like Emerald 1, just as easy. Just gonna use sideways momentum again. Get the emerald pretty much instantly. Alright, so coming up to the first boss fight. It's pretty easy. Nice little, you know, easy boss right there. Pretty good time. And transitioning into Act 2, we will be getting emeralds. Just 3, I think. Yeah. We're gonna take the top route here, which is the more harder route, but with some precise movement, it's not that hard. And yeah, you go all the way over here. This is Emerald 3. And we're gonna use the bumpers again. And there you go. First 3 emeralds are all pretty easily done. Alright, so Green Hill Act 2 boss right here. A familiar foe. You know, Sonic 2's final boss right here. But this one is 10 times easier. You pretty much beat him right away. And there's a cutscene skip here. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, we didn't, but we can use the backup cutscene skip. Oh my god! Okay, well, look, the backup cutscene skip is really easy. I just, I really messed it up there. Trust me, it's very easy. I will be getting that in every run. I just accidentally messed it up there. So Chemical Plant. Next zone, Tails don't fly. And we will be getting Emeralds 4 and 5 on this stage. Oh, what the heck? Wrong way, Tails. Also, another thing in this game, the Act 1s, actually, let's talk about Emerald 4 right now. This one's a little trickier than the first 3, but pretty easy. So another thing in this game is that the Act 1s in every stage are very, very similar to the Act 1s in the original stages in the original games. The Act 2s are like completely remade and done. Oh god, what am I doing? We're good. So Emerald 5 here. Again. Oh, I messed up a little bit. But we should be okay. Maybe. Yeah, we'll be okay. That emerald's pretty easy, but dropped input. Alright, so we're gonna go up here, do a nice little fly here, some spin dashes. Oh my god. I accidentally jumped there. Okay, so Chemical 2, you can actually hit him twice before he dives into that, those chemicals there. With a precise jump. But fine, it's another easy boss that we're gonna just, you know, just damage boosted there. On to Act 2, there's a cool thing in this level that you can bounce off this goo that sends you like really high in the air. The green goo sends you pretty high in the air. The blue goo, I don't think sends you that high. And or the blue goo might damage you, I think. The light blue goo is the one that doesn't send you high. You'll just get a little bounce. So, progressing through the level. Damage boost off those spikes to get down more quickly. And don't get hit by that, because you'll get knocked down and have to get all the way back up again. Bounce off that box, get enough height to get up here, and accidentally hit that spike, but that's okay. You can do you can skip this whole section to the left and just fly right over, saving you some time. Also, you can fly like this. Oh, I'm gonna miss that cycle. I flew a little bit too early, and that enemy is kind of annoying where his placement is. So, Emerald 6, I believe, and this one is tricky for a lot of people, but once you get it down, it's not that hard. You just bounce off that wall and you're good. So we're gonna be going into one of everybody's favorite boss in this game. I'm joking. It's Poyo, and it's like Mean Bean Machine, and it's all the colors are all random, so you never know what you're gonna get here. So I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Whoops, that's fine. So nice 2 combo there. Not bad. If we can get some greens, this will be nice. Alright, a green. And a little more combos, and a little more combos, and he should be dead now, which he is. A little sloppy, but perfectly fine. So Studiopolis, one of the new zones in Sonic Mania, and yeah, it's got some pretty good music, but since we get these speed shoes, we won't be hearing it for long. We're gonna get some more speed shoes. We're also getting Emerald 7 in this zone coming up right now. And once we get that Emerald, we will be able to turn Super Tails. So, this level, again, this special stage is a little bit tricky for some people, but with some nice movement, it's not that hard. So now we can turn Super, and we will be doing pretty much every single level as Super Tails now. You need 50 rings to turn Super, so we will be trying to get 50 rings in most of the zones. So this next boss coming up is an RNG boss. It's all RNG here. And what you want to do, what you want to happen is there'll be a row of missiles here. You see 1, 2, 3, and you always want the blue missile to be the one on the top, the first one, for the fastest transition. Yeah, this part is pretty much hold right. Not much really to talk about this boss. Nice little cool visual thing there. You can skip a little transition. Alright, we have 0 rings, so we gotta be careful here. We ran out of super just before the last hit, so that's fine. So I've only had this happen to me one time ever. And yeah, this is not supposed to happen. You see the screen just gets glitched out for some reason, and eventually I think the camera will put you in the right position. Okay. There's Tails. Oh, he's in the ground. Okay. Well, it's all good. We're on Act 2 now. It's really funny that would happen. Okay, so we're gonna do some nice little jumps here, fly over this area. So you're supposed to, this act is actually pretty long, but jumping on this spring coming up, you can do this stage pretty fast, because if you jump at the spring in a certain place on the spring, you can just glitch through the wall and just keep flying right through, or floating, I guess. Okay, if I can get up there. Right now I'm having some difficulty. I usually get it first try, but it's okay. There you go. Good job, Tails. So there you go. This boss, all we're gonna do, turn super, fly right inside of him. You're supposed to, he will attack with either wind, sun, or storm, and that will do different effects. But we kill the boss before he can even do any attacks, so. Alright, so right there, we did a cutscene skip, which cutscene skips, they are 2-frame windows. Almost every cutscene skip is a 2-frame window, which pretty much skips a cutscene, which saves you time. It is really hard to do though, but I paused it twice, so I got both frames there. I paused it and unpaused it. You're very likely to unpause it if you spam it too much, so you gotta be really careful. There are 7 cutscene skips in this game, and we will be going for every single one of them. 7 cutscene skips with Tails and Sonic. Anyways, we're on Flying Battery. Another stage that is reused. This stage, pretty self-explanatory. Until Act 2. Act 2 is where it gets interesting. There is a nice level skip. Well, you skip a huge section with Tails. So we're gonna be taking the top route here, waiting on some cycles. And for this boss, you pretty much just fly right into him. $138, not bad. Alright, so Act 2. Now this is where things get difficult. I'm gonna need some very, very precise jumps here coming up to help me get through the level quickly. Oh, whoops. I accidentally pressed A there too quick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the left here and get special stage ring, so we get 50 rings automatically and can just turn super for the rest of the level. And you see, as another thing to point out, your rings will deplete as time goes on. But you pretty much, unless if it's a really long level, you're not going to run out of rings. Alright, so here's the trick. It's a pretty... it's a pretty hard trick. As you've seen, I just died there. I was hoping I could show it off, but it looks like that's not going to happen. Unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do this level normally. The trick's a little difficult, but I get it pretty consistently. So we're gonna go up here and get on this spring. You could skip this whole section if I got that skip correctly. Alright, so here comes a boss known as... Whoa, that was close. Known as the Spider Boss. You can one-cycle him, which you can only do with Super Sonic and Tails, and maybe Knuckles? I've heard people say they've done it, but his jump's a little bit different. Oh no. Okay, so we're not gonna one-cycle him here, unfortunately. I hit him too close to the ground. It's okay. As you can tell, that death really cost me there, but that's okay. So we're going into Press Garden, another exclusive zone to Sonic Mania. This level mostly features the gimmicks of these conveyor belts, and they will bounce you high. So what we did there, just to quickly get another super ring so we can be super for the rest of the level, which is faster, so. We're gonna jump on these, fly up here. Missed a little jump there, but that's okay. Progress through the level with super. So you can do a little jump coming up right here, which is fine. Save some time to go this way and jump off that. Also, you can fly up here. So again, we're coming up to a boss, which is pretty easy. Most bosses in this game are pretty easy. Oh, whoops, one more hit, 6 hits. Pretty good time. And as super, you just jump right over those little boxes right there. Jump in with them. So what we're gonna do here is skip a stage transition. Since I'm flying, I'm gonna hit the ground after this scoreboard goes to 0. You're gonna spin dash right when it comes off, and I can skip a little cutscene transition that Tails would walk if I did not do that. So we're gonna go through the middle of the stage over here. Accidentally get ourselves frozen. This level has very nice aesthetics. So we're gonna do some precise jumping, go into the ice block. It's gonna carry us all the way to where we need to be, and we will be turning super once we get out of this ice block. And we will be going all the way up. And there you go, we're coming up to the boss already. Very nice stage, very nice boss fight. Everything good overall there. Alright, so we're going to do another cutscene skip here. See if we can get it. We did not get it. That is okay. That is okay. You're not... Going into this, you're not going to get many cutscene skips unless if, you know, you're just a god or something. So start a speedway, a pretty fun zone. Oh, well, we missed a little hop right here. That's okay. So what we're gonna do in this stage is progress through the stage, but we're gonna collect 50 rings as well, the further we get through the stage. As we don't really need super yet, the stage is just as fast doing it normally than it is getting super. So we're gonna fly into that. Come up here, wait for a cycle right here. Transform now is the best time to transform. Also, as super, you're able to jump higher, obviously run faster, spin dash faster. Pretty much everything faster. So this boss, the lightning bug boss, pretty easy, honestly. It just kills little lightning bug family. Poor guy. So, another cutscene skip coming up right here. Let's see if we can get it. Start at Speedway Act 1. Okay, well, I paused it, but I didn't get it because I unpaused it a little bit too quickly. That's okay, though. That cutscene skip saves about 10, 12 seconds. Alright, Act 2. This stage is pretty fast. But what we're gonna do, so we have enough rings for the boss fight, is we're gonna be getting a lot of rings. The main part is to get this big ring coming up, this special stage ring, and not miss it by accident. So good thing I got it. So what I'm gonna do is get the special stage ring, transform right away. Pretty much just take this way. It's pretty fast. And just like that, we are at the end of the stage. And guess who it is? It is Metal Sonic. A Metal Sonic boss fight on Stardust Speedway. How fitting. So there's 2 phases to this boss fight. Phase 1 I will be getting to very soon. You just have to get through these little areas right here. Once you get through these areas, here's phase 1 right here. He's gonna be throwing these little silver hedgehogs at you. And what you want to do is, if they roll like that, you want to run into it and you roll at the last second. If they do their little punch animation like that, you're gonna just want to spin dash as fast as you can into them. If they roll right away, it's the fastest. If they punch, it's you know, not the fastest, but it's okay. So, progress through the rest of this section again until you get to the last phase of Metal Sonic. Since I'm Tails, I can just you know, fly over here. Alright. So, this boss with Super is pretty easy. You're just going to want to just stand right inside of him. So, he'll be hittable in a second. And he's gonna do an attack. And so I despawn his attack, I go to the left real quick. And his attack will despawn a lot quicker. Alright, Hydrosity. A nice little stage here. First water stage of the game. Every game needs a water stage. But Hydrosity is pretty fun to play. We're going to take the top route here. And we will jump off this right here. Come down. This guy can get out of our way. We're going to go back to the middle route so we don't have to risk drowning. And... okay, come on, Tails. We're gonna pull this lever so we can get over up here. This wall would be blocked off. I did not grab that lever right there. Get through the level. We should have just enough rings. We're gonna have 50 exactly to turn Super. We also have a bubble shield now, so we don't have to worry about drowning. And yes, you can drown with Super and no bubble shield. So that's just how it works. So we're gonna jump over those, just fly up. Tails' cute swim animation right there. Oh, I accidentally pressed A too many times, but that's okay. You can do a little clip into the little wall right there. So just like Hydrosity in the original game, you know, you get these little crashing, the walls start crashing in and you have to escape. But we don't have to jump on any of these things because Tails can just fly, or swim in this case. We're gonna come up to this boss, Hydrosity Act 1 boss. And this boss is just like the boss in the Sonic and 3. But this time we're the ones the ones that have the machine, and we're the ones that are sucking up Eggman. Not a bad time. He also tries to throw these bombs that if you suck up, you can hit the bombs and you won't be able to attack Eggman, because it'll attack you. But we did good there. Alrighty. Hydrosity Act 2. So what we're gonna do here in a second is fly up here. Nice little shortcut. Rather than just taking the way to the right, we're gonna go up here, which saves a little bit of time. We're also gonna just fly right over here, which skips a whole area. And you can just go down that instead of taking a whole longer way. I'm gonna turn super now and do the rest of the stage as super. Come up here, fly. So another area that you can skip right here, you just jump right through these things, because for some reason there's no collision in that slide. Just jump right through it. Coming up to this boss, what we're gonna do is pretty much, since I'm super, I can attack him. He's blowing his fan, so I can't go to the left. But these objects that will be coming up like these, I can just, what you're supposed to do is let those objects hit him, but since I'm super, I can attack him just as well. So you can see I'm hitting everything, so I can attack him with every attack. So I don't have to wait for just the certain missile object. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do here on the second phase of this boss, just fly straight up and stay right inside of him. A fast kill. We can stay flying, hit that, and there you go. That's Hydrosity Act 2. Alright, Mirage Saloon 1. This is an auto-scroller. But there is a nice little baby skip in it. With super, that you can do. Which will be coming near the end of the act. But there's nothing much to say really here. This is just an auto-scroller. It's an exclusive Mania level, but besides that, you just get these little birds and enemies that try to hit you. Oh, I did not mean to miss that ring. Because my rings are going to be really tight to get 50 here. I hope I have enough. I think I'm gonna have just enough. No. Am I? I'm not. Oh, man. That's okay. I think I might have missed some by accident. But that's okay. The little skip is... What you do is a death warp right here near a checkpoint, and it'll spawn you at the checkpoint, but it's fine. No worries. We can just do the level as normal. I'm not going to want to turn super now, though, because being super with this boss coming up is not the funnest thing in the world. Alright, so this is the caterpillar boss coming up. As you see the heavy magician right there. It's gonna spawn the caterpillar and make him pretty big. So you can get a lot of different different things this boss can attack with. So a lot of different RNG here. Usually the caterpillar is a pretty nice guy. He's pretty nice there. Wasn't bad. RNG there. So what you can do there, if you tap down on a specific frame, you can glitch the plane. This is just for a visual effect. You can glitch the plane where it stays down. The plane's not supposed to be down. So what you're going to see here is the plane's going to go back down because it's glitched. This guy's going to throw a bomb at pretty much the air. Oh, actually it hit the plane. Holy crap. And then you see the plane, it's going to glitch in through the ground there. A nice little visual cue glitch. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't waste any time or anything. Alright. So, we're coming up to a nice boss skip here with Tails. Let's see if I can do it. Saves a good amount of time too. So we're gonna turn super by collecting 50 rings very quickly. Come up here. Alright, so here we go. Oh, we got it! Nice! Okay. So we got the boss skip there. The wall is actually a lot higher than it seems. That wall is extremely high, and you have to get a lot of height. So very cool that we got it there. And we got the cutscene skip. Nice, that saves a good 10-12 seconds again. Alrighty. So, Oil Ocean 1. There's a lot of oil. And I guess we're in an ocean. So what we're gonna do is get up here. We're gonna help the fans are gonna help us. Come over here. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna take this middle route over here. And progress through the level. There's these little potholes that just fly you up. So we're gonna get to this boss. I like to call him Bob the Builder boss. As you can tell, I don't know why. He looks like Bob the Builder for some reason. But he never even does an attack. The easiest boss in the game, pretty much. Doesn't even attack. But what's supposed to happen is you can get killed from these bottom little pipe things. They'll shoot you up, and they can crush. The spikes can crush you. But he'll never even give off an attack. Even without the emeralds, he's such a just a easy boss. All right, so Act 2. What I did at the very beginning of Act 2 is glitch so the smoke stays on the screen so I don't get damaged by the smoke. And yeah, we're coming up to another boss skip here. Let's see if I can get it. So it looks like it might be good? Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is land on this edge, jump down, off a box. We're gonna go all the way to the right. We're gonna want to stop again though, because we're not gonna have enough height to just keep holding right the whole way. So we're gonna stop on the edge right here, which you're doing everything entirely off screen. But we're gonna just keep going right, flying, and there you go. A nice skip right here. Oh my god! So I didn't skip the boss because I didn't go too far enough right. So that is very unfortunate. And we don't have super. Oh god, I can't believe I did that. How did So unfortunately I thought I was far enough to the right, but I wasn't. So now we're gonna have to fight this boss normally, which is very unfortunate. That will not happen in any of my runs, but it happened now. It's okay. We lost a lot of time there, but it's okay. So Lava Reef, one of my favorite stages in the game. It's just everything about it. It's so nice. We're gonna come up these stairs here. Kill this guy. Spin dash. We're gonna go up here to collect 50 rings pretty quickly. Okay, well, there you go. We got just 50. Just enough. Use these things to go really fast. It's super, you can spin dash a lot faster. This guy, he's just a mini boss. He doesn't even do anything. We will be seeing him later on though. Alright, so we messed up the cycle here, but that's okay. We're gonna fly up. And we will come over here. This is one of the longer stages of the game. It's a pretty fun stage though. Go down here, and we will be coming up to a boss very shortly. Just like the mini boss we saw at the beginning, this guy is a very, very bigger version of him. And he also has armor on him, so we can't attack him yet. We're gonna have the lava hit his shield, his armor off, so we can attack him. So after the second lava hit right here, now we can attack him. Alright, so cutscene skip. It only saves like 6 seconds, but we'll try it. Alright, so we didn't get it. We got the pause, but we didn't get to what we wanted. We didn't press down fast enough. Alright, Act 2. A pretty nice level. We're gonna use super to our advantage here. We're gonna level glitch, or we're gonna skip most of the stage here after I can get up here. So what you want to do is come over here, get this ring so we have enough rings to turn super. Jump over here, and what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna transform right when that block is coming up, and it pushes you into the wall. And I can just jump vertically. I get glitched into the wall, and I vertically just jump up, which skips a nice portion of the level right there. Jump up here. We're coming up to this boss, which can be really annoying if you don't have super. But he's even annoying as super sometimes. He's just annoying. This guy, man. He's being nice to us right now, but sometimes he likes to jump. Oh, he was really nice to us that time. So there we go, that's the end of Act 2. We're gonna be coming up to Metallic Madness 1. There's a newly glitch found for Metallic Madness 1. And I'm going to attempt it. I believe it's really close to being frame perfect, so we'll see how lucky I am here. It's pretty difficult. You have to transform into super just the right time. And if you don't transform into super just at the right time, it will not work. So let's see if I can get it. You get to skip the boss, so we'll see. Whoops. That's okay. So we're gonna get some rings here. So we're gonna just get this ring box right here. These ring boxes. So we have invincibility, so we can't get hit by any of these spikes like these ones or anything like that. So here comes the trick. I'll try my best. It is not an easy trick. Oh, I was so close. So I didn't get it, but I am Little Tails right now. I was very close to getting it. That trick is really hard. The other tricks are not as hard. This is probably the hardest trick in the game. That's okay. This boss is like the Sonic 1 final boss. But you can only hit Eggman one time every time he pops out of his little hole. So it's very easy with Super Tails here. So that's phase 1. Phase 2 is a little bit faster, and he will pop out every 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. Again, I can only hit him one time, so. Alright. Not bad. The glitch would have saved over a minute. That's how, but the glitch is very, very hard. Alright. Act 2, Metallic Madness. Both of Metallic Madness' stages are pretty, you have to be pretty precise with your jumps. They're one of the hardest stages in the game, in my opinion. So we're gonna get just enough rings. We get to turn super. Be super for the rest of the level, which will help us. And just jump through a bunch of stuff. Make sure not to get crushed there. Alright, so we got a really good cycle here. We did the stage very well. Now coming up to the boss. This boss is like a little, what do you call it? Where you get like candy or whatever. Anyways, he just drops little of these minion things. Some old bosses, even a robot Amy. Like a gumball machine. That's what he's like. Alright. So, fly up here, hit him one more time. Eggman will run away. But that's what he does best, so I don't blame him. Alright, now coming on to the last stage of the game, the last zone, Titanic Monarch. An exclusive Mania level. So we'll see what we can do here. Since I'm Tails, I can just fly up this way instead of going to the left if I was just a solo Sonic. Keep going up here. These stages are very long, but once you get used to them, they're pretty fun to play. Bouncy, bouncy. Go up on these and turn super. So because of Tails' short height, he is shorter than Sonic and Knuckles in this game. He can he won't ever get crushed there, that section I went past. So you don't need to worry about getting crushed. And getting crushed is sucks very much in this game. So these gravity balls in this game, which is the main gimmick of Titanic Monarch. And they can be a little tricky, but I'm pretty good with them. So we're gonna go up here, use the gravity ball, use another one, and use another one. We're gonna be coming up to Red Eye, or Crimson Eye. That's one of their names. And we're super. We can just jump right into him for the first phase. Second phase, he'll be doing this little elevator thing. You'll see these arrows in the background. They'll either point up or down. Usually if they point up, you won't have enough height to hit him. But since we're super, we have an extended jump height. Just to end that real quick. Alright, so last cutscene skip in the game. Didn't get it. That's okay. You can see a nice cutscene right here. We're going to be going to Act 2. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to use this. It's going to take us all the way to the right. So there's these 4 different paths you can take. You have to complete all 4 paths for you to enter the final boss. So use these little stair things here. Be careful not to get crushed, because you can get crushed there. Alright. Use its bouncy things, come up here. It's gonna fly me to the left. Come down here. And we will be going bottom left now. Oh, luckily we did not get hit there. That would have been bad. Alright. Come up here. We have 50 rings now, so we can transform into Super. Oh! It looks like we're not transforming into Super. I accidentally got hit. So this is going to be interesting now. I'm going to have to do this stage without Super. We should still be able to get 50 rings though. So there's a little glitch there that saves like 15 seconds, but it's very, very hard to do. I'm not gonna attempt it. So we can turn super now. Oh, we only have to take one more path. And then we're on to the final boss. Okay, we don't want to go up there. So we're gonna jump right here, come up here, and get some extra rings just in case. Jump through this portal. And here we go! Final boss! This boss is very, very hard. I'm just kidding, he's very easy. With super, all you have to do is just stand right inside of him. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And time will be on the last hit on this boss. So we're gonna get a sub 57. It's not a bad time. As you can see my time right there though, I usually play a lot better, so. In time, a 56.41. Not bad at all. So that's it for that. That was really good though. I'll definitely be able to get around my PB time as I do every single run pretty much, so. Just some of the tricks I accidentally died on, or I didn't get, so it's fine. Alrighty.